Hello, hello, hello. I am Yepwin. This is Scrolls. Obviously, I wanted to jump in, do a quick match with my old wall deck, old good wall deck. Because I haven't had a lot of luck lately. And very little luck lately. Even the last time I played my wall deck, I didn't draw any of my removal. Even though I was playing, I think I played that game pretty well. I just didn't draw any removal. Let the opponent get a ton of wolves out on the field. So really, let's see what's up. Oh, and I do apologize if I sound weird. I think I'm gonna go over a cold or something. Really wanted to record, but if I sound strange, that's why. I apologize. I'm gonna skip to when I get a match if this takes too long, so... Match found. Let's jump in. So I can hit buttons. Be nice if I could hit buttons with this mouse pointy, clicky thing. There we go. Alright, opponent goes first. I actually prefer it when the opponent goes first, and I've got the Clockwork Library in my hand. Excellent start. Clockwork Library and Ether Pump. And Metal Heart. Only thing I can't really use... Well, Metal Heart takes a while, so I might sack that. Probably sack Rigged unless I get something. Cannon, Automaton, not useful at the moment. Alright, definitely sacking Rigged, because he's playing energy as well. Which means Rigged is not going to be very useful. Unless he's playing a weird energy deck. Energy does have some melee attackers now, but really it's still mostly ranged units. That'll be nice. Be nice. Alright, I want to keep this Tick Bomb. Since I'm fighting an energy deck, I'll get rid of the Metal Heart. And next turn, I'll play my Hellspitter Mortar as a wall. Then, probably my Ether Pump. I can play a Clockwork Library. If he plays something big, I can take it out with a Tick Bomb this turn. Let's see, they still only have 3, so they can't do too much. I don't know if I want to waste it on a Catapult of Goo. That's not going to accomplish very much. Let's take out the Cannon Automaton and Hellspitter Mortar. Next turn I've got quite a few options. I can put out the Scattergunner if he doesn't put out any other creatures or things to block. I think I might put out the Scattergunner. I could Tick Bomb to take out this Goo Cannon, but right now it's not doing anything. I could Ether Pump, or I could get my Clockwork Library working. Which I don't know if I want to do. I might wait on the Clockwork Library because I am fairly positive that he has Tick Bombs or other direct structure removal. We'll just have to see. So many options. I could play anything in my hand next turn. Alright, now he's got an Ether Pump. I've got a Charge Coil. I'm gonna sacrifice my Scattergunner. Then I'm gonna use my Tick Bomb to take out his Ether Pump, and then next turn I can take my Ether Pump out or put my Charge Coil out. Charge Coil might be better right now because he's got so few creatures on the field and it does damage every turn. Then maybe Ether Pump, and then I have my indirect damage out. Also, a Charge Coil and Ether Pump could draw out his, if he has any Tick Bombs or other such removal. Oh yeah, let's put out a Charge Coil. And let's sacrifice the Clockwork Library for Scrolls. I know I wanted to save it, but personally I just think it's too dangerous to play, and I still get Scrolls. Then next turn, Ether Pump, or probably an Automaton so I can actually start to threaten him. This doesn't bother me too much on the field. I'm gonna sacrifice the procs charges, because they're not quite as useful against energy. And now my charge coil's doing damage. Next turn we'll put out the ether pump. Depending on what I get. If I get a cannon automaton, I'll probably sacrifice the thunder surge for the cannon automaton. Thunder surge is nice, but doesn't, I don't know, 2 damage doesn't get rid of a lot of, doesn't get a lot of what he's got. So right now it would kill 2 of the things he has on the board, which could be worth it. I think I might sacrifice the Easter Pump. I'm gonna sacrifice the Easter Pump and use my Thunder. Right now he's got so many small things that Thunder's worth it. Later on it probably wouldn't be. Oh, and the lucky shot clears his board. So that was pretty nice, but it was lucky. I never count on the health spitter hitting anything. I use it as a pretty beefy, cheap wall. Next turn I can play the Ether Pump or the Scattergunner, or I can sacrifice whatever comes out next and play both. Burn, ooh, burn is so useful, but I will sacrifice it so I can get both of these on the field. Scattergunner and an Ether Pump. Now I'm definitely in a position to threaten him, but I did run through all my cards, so I'm going to have to start sacrificing for draw. The nice thing is you're not card blocked for long in this game. And I've got all 7 of my energy, which is all I'm going to need, so sacrificing from cards from now on. Unless I need to bring out a couple beefy things, but I don't see why I would. I've got enough small things that I can play 2 or 3 of those. He's got 3 things in his card, which worries me. 3 things in his hand, excuse me. Well, let's play the Clockwork Library, since we're hurting for scrolls. He probably has something to remove it. Well, I think he would have used it already, because I have 3 of these structures out. You'd think if he was going to use a direct removal, he'd used it on one of my structures. I wonder what he does have in his hand. He's got 5 things in his hand and he's not playing anything, which I find worrying. Unless he's trying to wait until he's got some more direct removal or something to get rid of these threats, but yep, I can overdrive my library now. Exactly what I wanted to do, and here's a couple of useless contraption walls, just for the heck of it. And clears his board, and does idle damage, and I'm 1 turn away from a huge amount of draw. Assuming he doesn't have something to kill this. Once it's been taken down to 3, he could use a burn on it. But hopefully not. I get 3 cards out of that. I love that combo. The Clockwork Library takes a long time to go off. If you can give it the overdrive, it goes off in 2 turns. And it has enough health to handle it. At this point we're in a really good position, it's just waiting. I don't want to say that we have won, because we gotta see what we get, but it's mostly just waiting to see what he does with those 3 cards and 7 mana. Alright, Golem's not too worrying. I can use the burn to get a card. And I can play my Scattergunner here. Now he's gonna take 2 damage this turn, at least. If this hits him, he's dead. Okay. Didn't count on that hitting him. But now he's down to 4 health, which means these are my Scattergunners, which will attack first and take out that ogre. If he doesn't play anything else, next turn it's down to 3, then it's down to 2. When it attacks, and I can put Encumbering Bonds on it, it's not going to do any damage. Alright, Thunderspell. It was my fault. I was grouping my stuff together a little bit. What's that? I don't know that card. Haven't seen that one. All damage dealt to enchanted creature. All damage dealt is reduced to 1 for 3 rounds, so that's okay. or 3. That's alright, because it's just going to be doing 1 mostly anyway. Let's put out a destroyer and gun automaton. And let's sacrifice this rigged for scrolls. Now I've got 2 encumbering bonds. This means I can definitely kill him. It's gonna reduce it to 1. That's 7. Oop. Oh well, I can move my gun guy back. Ooh, didn't count on him getting to attack this turn. Oh well. Still not that big a deal. Next turn I can use the burn on him, but I gotta wait a turn. So let's sacrifice one of my encumberings. Metal Heart is nice. Let's put out the Tool Initiate for now. And let's just wait and see. I think is good. Yeah. I can burn the Ogre. I think next turn this runs out. Which means I'll be able to burn the Ogre. And then I'll be able to encumbering bonds his gun automaton. Is this out? That's still on? Ah, that's disappointing. So let's encumbering bond his gun automaton. It's Metal Heart. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Metal Heart, my gun automaton there. He hasn't played this deck before. Let's sacrifice my overdrive for scrolls. And let's put out the dust. I wish that resistance would die. It's only supposed to be for 3 rounds. Oh well. His ogre's dead. His gun automaton is dead. He's got 2 annoying things on the field, but they're not that bad. And I'm in a pretty good position with idle damage. Both of these idols can die next time I attack. I just need to get some of my larger things on the field. If this ether pump gets damaged next turn, I can burn it and get a card draw. Just have to see what he does. This is dead. And I've got to save my burn because the ogre died off himself. I could kill this with my burning. So, charge coil's a little more of a threat. I've got my Iron Ogre. Let's move the gun automaton up because the initiate is about to attack. Tool Initiate will attack. Let's put out my Iron Ogre here. And probably good. Next turn I can use Burn to take out one of his guys. We'll decide which. I want to see what I draw as well. I forgot to sacrifice for scrolls. That was kind of a stupid move. I was too concerned with what card to play. I forgot to sacrifice. Another pump. It's getting a little annoying. Still in a good position, but this is getting a little bit annoying. So if my Dust Runner survives, then he can kill the Scattergunner. Dust Runner is up to kill the Scattergunner. Dust Runner moves up to kill the Scattergunner. I use Tick Bomb on that structure. I use Burn on this structure. And I sacrifice a Proximity Charge for cards, which gets me a burn and a useless contraption. I think all in all that went pretty well. Pretty well. He's only got 2 structures on the field. Fortunately, he did take out my one useful structure. And the Catapult of Goo goes out. Doesn't look like it's going to do anything impressive. I'll put out my Destroyer. I'll sacrifice one of my fires. I'm going to increase my Destroyer's attack and move my Initiate down. Let's put out another Dust Runner. Next turn I'll put another Iron Ogre. That's probably a good turn. Alright, I think that this mortar is probably going to hit something this turn. I've just got too much stuff on the board. I think it's got like a 50-50 chance. Except that he did quite a bit of damage with those incendiaries. That's annoying. I don't have incendiaries in this deck. I took them out because I find them too situational. And he took out my Dust Runner. Lucky. He's just getting lucky. Well, I'm going to Tick Bomb. And I'll spark that so these both die. And then sacrifice that. And he gave up, I think. I think I was gonna win. Hard to tell, but he conceded. Hard to tell if I was gonna win that one. Anyway, I'm having trouble talking. I don't want to push it or I'm going to start coughing. It's going to ruin the video. So, let me just say thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, yell, comment, whatever. I really appreciate your support. Without my fans, I am nothing. So, please keep watching. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Gepwin, and I will see you soon.